Hello learners, welcome to NIOS. Today we will study part 2 of chapter 21. In this lesson, we will learn how our Indian culture spread in different countries of East and Southeast Asia. In the previous lesson, we learnt how Indian culture became popular in countries of South and Central Asia. We also learnt about the role of traders, teachers and religious men in spreading our culture. China. Learners, China is our neighbor country and Indian people had contact with the Chinese people during ancient times. Two Indian monks, Kashyapa Matanga and Dharmarakshita went to China for the first time. Later, Buddhist culture became popular in China. Many other Indian teachers also went there, like Bodhidharma, who taught yoga to Chinese people. When Wei dynasty came to power in China, they declared Buddhism as the state religion of China. Many Sanskrit books were translated into Chinese language. Many travelers also came to India to study Buddhism. Yuan Sang and Fa Hien were such travelers. Due to interaction of Indian and Chinese travelers, the Indian culture spread all over China. Korea. Learners, Korea is situated near China. Monk Sundo spread Buddhism in Korea. Two temples were built in Korea by Indian monks. Later, many more teachers went to Korea. Because of them, Indian religion, art, literature became popular in Korea. Yoga also became very popular there. Japan. Japan was also influenced by the Indian culture. Buddhist religion went to Japan from Korea. When the Buddhist religion became popular, many Japanese adopted it. Sanskrit also became popular in Japan and Japanese started learning it. Tibet. Dear learners, Tibet is situated near the Himalaya mountains. The people of Tibet follow Buddhist religion. The Tibetan king Naradeva had sent his ministers Thonmi, Sambodh to Magadha. For learning the teachings of Lord Buddha. The Tibetan script or writing is based on old system of writing in India called Brahmi. In fact, later many Sanskrit books were also translated into Tibetan language. It is said that about 96,000 Sanskrit books were translated. Learners, now we will learn that how the Indian culture spread in different countries of Southeast Asia. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is situated towards the south of India. King Ashoka sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sanghamitra to teach Buddhism there. It is said that they took a cutting of the Bodhi tree and planted it in Sri Lanka. Bodhi tree is that tree under which Lord Buddha did meditation. At that time, Devanampiya Tissa was the king of Sri Lanka. Buddhism became very popular and Pali became their language. With Buddhism, Indian art forms also reached Sri Lanka. Indian painting, music, dance, food and architecture became very popular in Sri Lanka. There is a place called Sigiriya in Sri Lanka where cave paintings were made. These paintings were made according to the Amaravati style of paintings that were made in India. Learners, you have heard about the Amaravati school of art before. This is one of the three schools of art in ancient India. Gandhara, Mathura and Amaravati. The main theme of Amaravati art are stories related to the life of Buddha. Myanmar. Learners, Myanmar was earlier known as Burma. It is located on the route to China. Many people from Amravati in Andhra Pradesh and Tamralipati in Bengal settled in this country. In Burma, Pagan became a great center of Buddhist learning. King Aniruddha built the Shushagon, pagoda, and many other temples. A pagoda is a tower with many stories. Such towers were built in countries of East Asia. The culture of Burma was deeply influenced by the Indian culture and religion. Cambodia. The kingdom of Kamhuja or Cambodia was ruled by the people of Indian origin. Kaudinya dynasty ruled over Cambodia. In Cambodia, many temples were constructed. These temples were dedicated to Indian gods like Shiva, Vishnu, and Buddha. Brahmins held very high posts in the administration. Angkor Wat temple dedicated to God Vishnu was constructed in Cambodia. Scenes from Ramayana and Mahabharata have been shown on the walls of this temple. Another big temple was constructed called Baphuon, Thailand. Till 1939, Thailand was called as Siam. The names of Thai cities are influenced by Sanskrit language. For example, Kanchanaburi is from Kanchanpuri. Rajburi is from Rajpuri. Both Hindu and Buddhist temples were constructed in Thailand at a place called Ayutthaya. Many temples were constructed. There are 400 temples in Bangkok, the capital of Thailand. Vietnam. Champa was the old name of Vietnam. The cities have Indian names like Indrapura, Amravati, Vijaya, Panduranga, etc. The people of Champa were called as Cham. They built many Hindu and Buddhist temples. They worshipped gods Vishnu, Shiva, Buddha, and goddess Lakshmi, Saraswati, etc. However, most of the temples are in a very bad condition today. Malaysia. Indian people had relations with the people of Malaysia since long time. Lord Shiva was very popular in Malaysia. Images of goddess Durga, god Ganesha and Shivalingas have been found from many places. The Indian Brahmi script was used in Malaysia. Many Sanskrit words are found in Malay language even today, like rasa, guna, mantri, laksha, etc. Indian gods Hanuman and Garuda are also worshipped in Malaysia. At the place called Ligor, more than 50 temples were found. Indonesia. The largest temple of Lord Shiva has been found in Java, island of Indonesia. It is called Prambanan. Stories from Ramayana have been shown on the walls of this temple. Temples of goddess Durga and god Ganesha have also been found there. Sanskrit shlokas are recited at the time of puja in Indonesia. Learners, do you know that on the Bali island of Indonesia, Hindu religion became very popular. Kavi script was based on Indian Brahmi script or style of writing. Thus, we learn that the Indian culture and religion had a deep influence over the countries of East Asia. We get to know about this from the works written in Sanskrit language. Indian language, religion, customs and traditions were adopted by the people of these countries. The Varna system was also followed in these countries but less strictly. Let us now quickly revise this lesson. We learnt about the spread of Indian culture in the countries of East and Southeast Asia. We learnt how the Indian culture influenced countries of East Asia like China, Japan, Korea, etc. We also came to know about the spread of Indian culture in countries of Southeast Asia like Myanmar, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, etc. If you have any queries, then you can always mail us at signlanguage@nios.ac.in. For more information, please log on to www.nios.ac.in. I hope you enjoyed watching this lesson. Thanks for watching.